Still power.
Seems to have power.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. Parapalooza Fall 2021. We are in the second hour talking about new equipment and apps. Exciting topic for today.
Bam.
So Joey brought all kinds of toys here today.
Well, just I have something to talk about.
Yeah.
What?
What is it?
I
Oh,
like
it looked
that.
like that was on.
Oh,
What is it?
Man,
What's it do?
that would have some dead batteries.
we should have brought up. I didn't even think about bringing up Billy. We should have brought up Billy. William.
William,
Should have grabbed William.
Who's William?
He's a scary little creature.
All right.
little bastard.
Little bastard.
Caused all kinds of problems
He's
yesterday.
still Willie.
Interesting. Hey, Christine.
Welcome back, Christine.
Welcome back. We got Jack joining us this hour.
Welcome back.
Jack's going to be our
Guy over here.
our man in the middle to
yeah.
help debunk some of the stuff or
Uh-oh.
question things.
is that what I'm here for?
possibly. Yeah, maybe.
Sweet.
You like to do that.
You let me know.
So we'll probably go back and forth on views a little bit here. That way we can see some of the equipment too.
Cool.
So what do you want to talk about first, Joey?
What? Oh, are we live now?
We are live.
Yeah, we're playing.
We're
Game's
ready,
on.
We are ready to go.
Let's talk
thought
about
we
your
were there.
junk.
Yeah. How do
talk
you?
about your junk?
Your stuff, your things. Shit, stuff, and things. That's what we got. So I see a candelabra there. Is that something special? Or is it just
Which one you
decoration?
looking at?
That's just decor.
That's just decor. All right. And then the skulls, I assume, are the same.
yeah.
Yeah.
So show me a piece
With
of
the
tech.
little bear.
Is that piece of tech?
See that? Well, did you see what he does when I
Ooh, he
touch
lights up.
him?
His tootsies glow. Why no? Why do his tootsies glow?
He's perfect.
Because he's called a trigger object. So he's got a built-in.
Sorry, that's funny in this current climate. It's a trigger object. You just throw them at college students and they freak out. Sorry.
They probably would.
Why is it blinking and making noise? Anyway,
Yeah. So you know, like the rim unit on this deal.
magnetic field sensors
Yeah,
kind of thing.
so it'll go crazy when
When you
when
touch it.
things get close to it.
Sensitive.
Yeah.
Somebody
So that's the same thing with the little dude.
So do you
So-
think you could get Tesla to put those on the cars instead of the other proximity sensors they have? Just little teddy bears on all the corners.
It would be cute.
The teddy bear edition.
Mommy, I want you to get one of them teddy bear cars.
It'd be pretty cool.
I'm asking Lindsay to bring up Billy.
There's got to be a market for it.
Oh dear.
Well, I'm very curious about this.
Billy, don't be a hero.
All this Billy we're talking about.
William
William
to piss him off.
piss him off.
He could be Irish.
Oh,
He could be. So, with today's technology, we have people out there developing more and more apps that you can use on your phone that seem to be becoming more and more popular with investigations. And there's a lot of mixed feelings out there about that. Whether or not they work, whether or not, they're persuade in any type of way by built-in microphones and all kinds of stuff, especially with the ghost tube in particular.
Mm-hmm.
But we find it useful sometimes.
What I find very useful about the apps, and probably the same with, say, a Obulus or even, well, no, more of the word-based stuff, is that they're icebreakers for me.
Right.
Like when I go into start an investigation, you're trying to get into the, feeling it really, feeling the environment around you and all that. But when the apps start working, maybe they're not really doing anything that's, see, I can't talk.
they're just like screaming chicken and
Yeah,
baseball in
they're
the
just saying
corners.
things that aren't relevant.
Right.
And I guess that's the word I was looking for, is relevant.
Then they actually hit a hot word. I got
Well-
to experience that the one time I went out with you
Yeah,
guys.
and they do, but even if you start from the beginning,
Yeah.
the first thing that pops up, it might say, danger, which we've run into that. And
Mhm.
then you start talking back to it, who's in danger or whatever.
Right.
I think for me, I see it as something that could be showing the other side or whatever energy is there
True.
of what that thing is used for, and then we've had cases where, it starts off being really stupid and not relevant, but then things start getting more relevant and then it keeps on growing from there to for me,
Yeah.
make a funner investigation.
Yeah.
And then we've had them, talking ghost tube or whatever. We've had it say kind of similar things that come across the ovulus
Right,
too.
right.
You know, so
Right. We experienced
that's
that
very
in
random.
New
so
Mexico.
Ovulus is an app or is it a piece of equipment?
That's a piece of
Piece of
equipment.
equipment.
Okay. I don't think I've seen that one.
We do have one we can show you.
Yeah. Right now? No.
I can have one.
Maybe.
I can have
Text
Lindsay
her,
bring
she
it
can
up.
do it. So,
I don't remember that one.
you know, I mean, that's probably the when we talk apps. I use
Okay.
the ghost tube, use a little bit of the ghost tube SLS. I haven't really done it on an investigation per se, though. I played with it at home.
The SLS is the camera view thing that does the stick figures, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
That thing was trippy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
That thing is really trippy.
and then the Necrophonics app.
That's a cool app. I can never get it to work on my iPad.
Yeah, it's
though, for
another
some reason.
word-based one, but it's
Necrophonics.
yeah.
I love that.
So
name.
It's cool.
I know
I
it
know.
sounds.
I don't know all of Latin, but
Not necrophiliac, but
well, I know. But necrophonics is even funnier because I'm the
you want. I was
Hooked
gonna
on
say you
Phonics
can plug it
generation.
into here too if you wanted to, but you got it on there.
I still remember hooked on phonics, so necrophonics is great.
Is that long enough?
If you leave your phone there,
Okay.
you can do that. So we're gonna try to bring up some of the apps that way you guys can see how they work.
Freaking sweet.
Sweet.
Necrophonic. Hooked on necrophonics worked for my dead cousin. I can understand him now. Sound it out, buddy. Come on.
It's a cool app, but for some reason on my iPad it will not open. It
No.
goes to the main screen and I cannot get it to work. I've
Interesting.
deleted it. I've reinstalled it. I've done all kinds of weird shit.
One of those Android strong things.
You gonna put it on me?
Ooh. Wait, what does it
On
do?
whoever I can.
He's got a camera function.
Let's see.
Aaron.
Ooh,
See, Aaron.
at least the
who's that?
sound works.
Yeah.
All
Let's
right,
see if
let's-
we can.
What about it?
See if we can bring it up here. Not that
Whoa.
one.
Whoa.
There it is.
There it is. Look
Freaking
at that.
weird.
Freaking cool.
Oh,
Holy shit balls. Why is it doing all that weird stuff?
What weird stuff?
so
Yes.
Because of the green screen, probably.
That's
cool.
cool.
That's cool that it does. I mean, well, it sees the green screen, so it's putting it in the
Bring it
background.
over here. They're on the camera right there. So you're fine. Come on through.
Yeah, you can walk through.
Just going to create shadows. That's all.
Well, he's
Dun, dun, dun. So what is this?
freaky dude.
This is a Billy.
That's Billy.
He looks an ass. Why is he wearing a Jemima cap?
That's
Did
just
you
how
say
it
No, I
is.
guess that he isn't.
Cool.
I've got that one
It
there.
said old.
Old.
Maybe this one just in case.
Okay, so let's
So that's the ghost tube.
talk about a little bit about what it's doing. So next to the little magnet thing, you're not going to see it because it's green, but it is an EM filled reader. So
Okay.
you know, as I don't know if I
You
can
want me to
find
hold-
something that's
You want me to hold
got
it?
a
or-
good feel to it. You might be able to see
Oh,
it
there you
jump.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oops.
And it starts yelling at you.
Yeah. When it gets really
What are
high.
you doing? That's cool.
And then, of course, it's got the built-in word dictionary,
Ah.
and you can record your investigations with it.
And I was gonna say
So
that's the feature I like because you can flip your camera around.
Blood.
I said blood.
That's not quite as
You
exciting.
can see your
I
finger.
see the mouse.
Look at the size of his finger. Oh,
Look, there's the.
How
what
many?
we're- This is what we're
38.
looking at.
38.
Said how many? Then 38.
Oh.
That's interesting.
How many?
So yeah, so you're walking through a place, you can film yourself, and it'll record the words. And even I learned earlier that even keeps a history of the words that it
Really?
says, and it'll timestamp it. with a
Timestamp it,
date and
that's
time.
cool.
Yeah.
I don't want to freak you out, but there's some zombies back there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you see anything special about one of the zombies?
Oh, no. Maybe.
Church.
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 How many?
There's 4 zombies on there.
There is indeed.
It said how
Yeah.
many before too.
So the other cool thing,
One of
though,
them's
I was
wearing
going to
a
mention
shirt.
besides the
There you go.
besides keeping track of the
Necklace.
words it uses, is it will necklace. I wonder if it's talking about my bracelet.
Maybe
I have a
so.
chakra bracelet on. Oh,
Ooh.
There you go.
mm,
Glass.
Shaka raka.
there it is.
Ooh, look at that.
But anyway, you can add your own words to it too. So if they're not in the dictionary, and there's names that are not very common that, that
okay.
you're wanting to find that person or wherever, you can put those words in there. So,
Gotcha.
but they're just as random as the other ones that come
Yeah,
up.
no
So,
shit. I got potential cow glass.
potential cow glass.
That's what this thing says.
That's
I
a whole
don't know.
sentence it's saying?
Well, no, it's
Or-
just potential cow and glass.
Yeah. So that's the obvious.
that's
I'm
kind
not-
of funny. That said glass the same time that said glass.
Oh, let me switch this. So, see, Jack has the ovulus sitting there in front of him with that evil,
Bird. Did this do something?
evil William.
No,
Billy.
that little bastard.
Yeah.
This is a Billy.
There's the Billy.
That's
Hey,
your Billy.
Billy. What you doing?
That's weird. They both said glass.
That is weird.
That said glass, and that said glass.
What do the birds say?
Pleasure.
And it saw you.
That's what I'm
Whoa,
talking
hey.
about.
Oh,
Hey, bird.
so
Hey, bird.
so this
Sorry.
this is the,
Snuffleupagus.
this is the ghost tube
Purgatory.
Damn right.
purgatory.
Right.
Yeah,
That was the
and
potential.
then we can
cow.
go to their other app, which is the SLS. Those two.
Hmm.
Oh, let there be stick figures.
Well, let's see if it'll
Just
map in
swipe.
Jack.
Look at me go.
So,
Mapping in a bunch of shit. Weird
oh,
shit
what's
right
dancing on top of that skull there in front of you?
Mr. Bojangles.
It's probably mapping William, because
Oh, look at
the
that.
only thing I noticed is it maps off to the side a little bit. It doesn't map
Yeah, it
directly
kind
on
of
you.
is. Why does it think he's a person? Are you real, boy?
Real boy.
Yeah.
Are you real, boy? Real weirdo?
I'm a real boy.
Lindsay just said that Billy was behind the glass yesterday.
Oh, yeah, that's
You talking
right.
about that?
What about the cow?
So he's free today.
it says, well, now I have planet potential cow.
Planet.
Planet potential cow.
Yeah.
Billy's going down.
And
this
so,
way.
so with the Ghost Tube SLS, you're also able to record
Which is cool.
your
I
investigation.
I
with
love that
so-
feature. I love that feature of it. Yeah, it's man. We got all kinds of stands and shit. It's trying to map right now. I'm sure. So
Yeah. So anyway, we can leave that one now.
that's a cool one. I like that.
I was about to do a dance, damn it.
So that's you're making him dance right there. Be careful with him because he made people sick to their stomach yesterday.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
Doesn't? That's good.
No.
Well, you're a blocker, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah.
You have no
power over me. Anybody? Nobody? No. Okay. Labyrinth.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, LL. That's what we talked about. So I used this as a magnet. It's got a speaker, so I put it by it so that you could see how that had the EM filled in it. It would read.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's kind of cool for an app. It really. We used it at the gel, and there was that spot at the back of the gel where we see the
Shadow.
shadow all the time. Where your ghost tube went.
Oh, it peaks. It goes nuts.
I mean, yeah,
it goes to orange.
and there's no conduit or any power going to that area that we can
Right.
see. So
I have
it
new
was-
words.
Conduit? No.
Strength, most slave. Starve, drag. Starve, drag, strength, most enslave. That's a lot of words.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if any of you out there use either the Ghost Tube or Ghost Tube SLS
Or Oculus.
let us know what you think about it.
Is this one saying stuff?
I think
If you,
LL uses it.
if you touch it, it will start talking.
It's digital
If you move-
dowsing.
if you
Front
move
leather
it.
hour. Front leather hour.
Yeah, if you move it around for some reason, it starts going nuts too. I don't know if it's picking up your energy or what.
You shouldn't be
But-
able to. Bam. Real.
Real.
Two
Yeah.
E's.
So we like using the Ghost Tube. We've gotten some pretty relevant stuff with the Ghost Tube. Some of
Yeah,
the things that it says.
and
and-
I use it as my icebreaker.
It's a good idea. I never really thought about it that way. That's typically the first thing I'll break out is the Ghost Tube when we're on site. But
Candace uses the SLS.
the Ghost Tube SLS version or an actual SLS? Because I would like to compare them side by side. I'd like to set up an SLS and the Ghost Tube.
Oh,
focused on
that's
the same-
almost scientific method
Right?
there, buddy.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
and see
yeah,
if
that's
you
right.
get similar things.
Wouldn't you just freak out if they were both seeing the same invisible shit? I would. That would be really cool, actually.
Yeah.
If you get two or more, even if you
Right.
see how many you could get together, to confirm something that isn't physically in the room. That would be freaking
That
cool.
would be very
But here's what I want to know.
Even better if you could do it from multiple angles.
Oh, she's talking about the actual SLS.
I would lose my freaking mind.
Yeah.
But
It's a fun.
But here's the thing. What's the technology here? Because it's obviously using the camera,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
But an SLS actually shoots out light beams, does it not?
I don't know.
So that's what it's
It's
the interruption in the beams that
An
draw-
SLS is
right. Isn't that typically how
I
It's
it
forget
works?
what does it stand for. If it's structured light.
Structure light?
It's a connect, right?
Yeah, it's exactly what it is. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
that it-
So
But this app isn't.
no, it's just making stuff.
It's a
up.
little bit different.
It's kind of making.
Well, I
stuff
mean,
up.
okay,
It's
I
not-
know
It's not emitting a signal.
it
may be,
is.
It may
though.
be taking something in,
I mean, it reads light. Just it's still a structured light kind of a reader. So,
but it's not reading
that's-
its own. Like it's not sending anything out. Like the SLS makes sense to like radar to me
Mhm.
in that, or sonar. That it's sending something out and getting it back. Because when it hits something, whether it's
Okay.
physical or
Oh,
whatever.
think about this. Okay. An iPhone or any phone today has a more powerful computer in it, and then any SLS
And digital
or any of
cameras,
that.
digital
I mean, they're
photography
just-
blows my mind, and I
So-
don't know how it works.
right.
It's such a friggin' magic show to me. Like I've never understood that. Like how does like a polished rock with some electricity running through it recreates my image exactly and sends it
Yeah.
out? That no idea how it works. Don't even claim to have the slightest friggin' clue. So I'm not saying
No,
that it makes any less or more sense.
Yeah.
Other than
There's
the
a lot
analog shit I
more.
get.
There's a lot more sophisticated electronics in this thing that can be programmed
Yeah.
Any of this
than there is in say a millimeter
Yes.
or any of the other stuff you use. So to me, I think that they can really make apps
Oh, I don't
that,
doubt that they can. It
that are
just
better
doesn't make any
than
sense to me.
than what the hardware
Right.
that comes
Yeah,
out.
But the
because-
simplisticness of the hardware is sending something out and getting something back. My analog brain gets that. Like
Yeah.
I've told you before, like I get how a record works.
Yeah.
I don't understand a CD. It's the same thing, except
Right.
one's light and one's a physical needle.
Yeah.
The physical needle I get, it vibrates. Oh, we're hearing that. The laser light shit, I'm like, dude.
Yeah. Well, if I have it or understand it right, because Tesla wasn't using like what the other electronic or other self-driving cars were using. They're using what's in
Right.
the iPhone
Waymo's using the LiDAR and stuff.
LiDAR. Yeah, and this is using whatever that is. That's not LiDAR.
Right.
LL
So-
made a point about LiDAR too, because it was interesting that the LiDAR from iPhone would be more spot on using the Ghost Tube SLS.
So it is LiDAR.
Funeral muscle bed.
Okay. I mean, that's kind of what I understood is that
Right.
it actually had more sophisticated, electronics.
Is it
in
LiDAR?
than-
LiDAR's I thought LiDAR was an actual spinning emitter thingy, but that would be really crazy if that was in your phone.
In your
It's
phone.
spinning in your phone. Yeah, well, I mean, it's tracking everything you do too. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all very terrifying.
and now it knows you're ghost hunting. It's
Nah.
letting everybody know that's
Right.
It's spying on you.
That's cool though. My phone doesn't give a shit what I do. It's like, when are you
That's
going to drop me
cool.
again so you can get a new one? Jerk.
Well, Vinny texted a couple of days ago and said that he asked Alexa if there were any ghosts in his house. And Alexa apparently now has ghost hunting capabilities.
She's like, there's one
Oh.
over there. It's right behind you.
Yeah, I mean,
Leave that
Alexa sits underneath my TV when you guys were talking about it yesterday. Kept seeing the thing spinning. What do you want? What do you
Yeah, I
want?
don't
What do you
really.
want?
I'm still kind of baffled how it isn't. I mean, some things they have whatever coding going on in it so that it doesn't hear it.
Right.
But then other things it just hears it and it's like, what do you want? Huh? What's going on? Like, shut
Yeah.
up, bitch. We're not talking to you.
Yeah, try watching Schitt's Creek while you have your Alexa close by.
I have. I have. We had to turn it off.
Yep.
Yeah. It's
Well, Siri does the same thing because yesterday I was closing out one of the episodes and I was talking. I think it was Tony and Cherie. I was
Mhm.
talking to them and I looked down at my phone.
kept saying Cherie.
No, it did the whole speech and text.
Oh wow.
I was like, I didn't ask it to, I didn't say anything. And I looked down, it was my whole thing. It's like,
Well,
what the hell?
if you were saying Cherie, right?
Sure.
That would trigger it on.
Yeah, that's
But
close
I-
enough to Siri.
Yeah, but I don't think I said her name.
Don't talk. Stop it. Okay. I didn't
What?
say that name.
Oh.
Ha
My watch is probably recording right now.
Yeah.
Do all of you guys have an Alexa at your house? That's not very
Alexa, what time is it?
What the hell's wrong with me?
Stop it. Do you want to do the other one
Yes.
Yeah, while we got
while
it
you got
up.
the phone?
So the other one that I like to use is and it's a really popular one with a lot of investigators, is the necro.
Jack's favorite word now. Necrophonic.
Yay!
Look the necrophonic.
That's necrophonic.
Okay. You got to hear it launch.
I was expecting something more.
All right.
I love the look
So
on
so
Jack's
simple
face.
to use. So if you hit start,
Echo, reverb, white noise.
man, these are things you can add to it. So it says a lot of gibberish, but the things you can't understand. But after a while, you can, okay, shut up for a second while I say it.
Shut up, bitch.
So after a while, though, you'll hear it string together words and phrases using different voices throughout the whole thing,
That's
and
like
it gets
me.
kind of pretty wild. So,
It's kind of like
but
me.
you can make it really that's creepy enough by itself, right?
Yeah.
Add a little reverb to it.
She making fun of me. Damn right. Yeah, sexy time. Bosco.
What do you think about Jack?
Huge. What? Got it. Hmm?
How about Billy?
Yeah, Billy, have anything to say?
Nope. Just sit there and be quiet.
What? Then we could add echo to make it really creepy. And then you can add some white noise to it.
Oh, that's visceral.
Yeah. A lot of it's overkill.
Well, so yeah, if you don't actually encounter anything supernatural, when you have an actual nervous breakdown from the constant barrage of shit.
So my favorite way to use the necro is just like this,
Just like that.
just
yeah.
by itself without any extra stuff.
You don't want to do it while you're trying to complete any tasks, though.
So if any of you out there do use the necro
Sure.
app,
Constant, easy.
So what would you compare it to
Sacrifice.
in normal equipment? It's kind of a cross between like a spirit box and a ghost portal, isn't it?
yes. I mean, that would be the closest, I guess, would be a ghost portal, except for it's not using radio, frequency
What is it? using?
stuff. Well, I guess it would be a cross between a ghost tube, or a ghost portal, and say an obulus.
Optimus here saying no
Because it-
sacrifice.
No sacrifice.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because it's using a word base, as well.
Do you think
They're
they
they're
make
kind
these-
of part words, so they're phonic sounds.
Right.
Do
that,
these things exist in other countries?
Oh, this is everywhere.
No,
This
yeah.
is an app.
So-
It's everywhere.
non-English speaking countries do this.
Oh yeah, you can do it in any language you want.
Interesting.
Yeah, I wonder if you can do that on the
So,
necrophonics.
like you can change the language that it.
yeah, so on the
Yeah.
ghost tube,
Yeah. Yep.
on the ghost tube, you could change all the languages.
My
to
Italian
different
ghost
things.
speaks English.
Um,
Shut up. Sorry.
I don't know about necro. I don't see
It would be in the settings somewhere, I would think. If
Yeah,
you're going to change.
there
when you-
isn't a
Maybe when you
settings.
initially set it up, do you choose the language?
Maybe. Yeah, because I don't know how to get into settings on it now.
Yeah.
Once it's launched,
Well, it wouldn't be the.
so
Oh, the wheel doesn't do anything, huh?
yeah, that's its logo.
Yeah. Because the ghost tube you can, and then we tried an interesting experiment a couple of times now where we do the translator on your phone, and like two of the dolls that we have were from one's from Germany, one's from France. So we tried changing the language that we would ask a question and try to communicate with them, and then listen through the spirit box. And on the spirit box, it almost sounded like we were getting responses in that language.
Hmm.
So it was kind of interesting that's another tool that's kind of cool to use.
So LL says that well, I guess,
Yeah.
is it a dude or a girl though? I don't.
Well, it stands for ladies love. So
Okay. I believe, or no, I don't believe in too much.
Where are you at?
So
there?
where was I going with that? Oh, so LL was saying, I believe this is what she's saying, is that the necrophonics is also activated by magnometer.
Oh, okay.
So depending on the EM field around you, because that I've used it before where
LL's Leland.
it just nothing comes across. Oh, Leland. Okay. So he's different on Facebook than he's on
that makes
YouTube.
sense.
Okay, Leland.
Leland.
Yeah.
You tricked us putting us on two different platforms there.
L&L is Leland.
I don't think we have anybody on Facebook this time around. I haven't seen. Oh, we do have a couple of people. Candace is back on. I was trying to see if we had some likes from Facebook, but
Okay.
Of course, we're not doing this segment as well as what Amy could have done this one, or would have done it had she been feeling better.
Why not?
Yeah.
But she's got a lot more knowledge.
Well, there you go.
when it comes to
She's been doing it a lot longer than we have.
So I'm going to go back to just us, Joey. Talk about some of the equipment you have in front of you there.
Okay. Well, I think where I'll start with the good old spirit box, which makes all the noise.
Mm-hmm.
And I know Lindsay was really interested in getting the version that has the noise reduction thing in it. And so that's kind of what I brought out here. I have two different setups that I use the noise reduction in. The one that I brought out, actually, I'm going to unplug it. A lot of the really expensive ghost portals use this ISP disseminate. No, it's a noise reduction unit. And this little sucker was like $130.
Holy shit.
And so I thought, oh, it's got to be better than the one I bought off of Amazon for $35, which is it's called the Noise Killer. And I got to tell you, I'm really disappointed in this expensive piece of stuff. The little $35, I'm going to bring that up on Amazon, because if anybody wants to build their own ghost portal, to get rid of the part, you can buy that little noise reduction pedal for like $35, and it is so much better than this $130 ISP thing.
Branches breaker Erie.
So, oops, I need to plug it into the right side here.
That's crazy. Amazon strikes again.
Yeah.
Right.
Optimist says branches breaker Erie. They're ovulous.
I love when you put it together in a sentence.
Yeah, well, it makes him funnier.
Yeah, it does make it funnier.
Branches breaker Erie. No.
See how much it is. Maybe got more expensive because it's $36.
What did he say?
That's noise.
When you said that we're doing a great job with Parapalooza.
Aw,
she's glad we're doing it this year.
There it is.
That's what she really means.
$39.99 on Amazon for.
Pull it up. There you go.
It's green. So
of course
it doesn't look green on there. It's got some zombies in it. That's a cool wrap. I wish it had that kind of a wrap on it. That would be sweet.
That would be kind of sweet.
Oh, that's that. Let's see. Yeah, that would be a cool wrap.
Hey, it says watch Parapalooza on YouTube. That just popped up on your phone.
Oh, yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah,
check it out.
So anyway, this I'll let you hear where the ISP takes me, and you'll have to take my word for it. the noise killer actually completely wipes it out, but still doesn't wipe out what comes through the
spirit box.
The spirit box. Oh, I've got my digital recorder.
I was gonna say,
spirit box. So first we'll power it on. Get it happening.
It's an electric razor.
So it sends, yeah.
Then you start sweeping and it gets very.
Speaking of razors, I like that green multi razor you got. Razor array.
Razor.
Okay. You can hear that.
Yep, you can hear it.
Okay, so this is
Props plants equation.
this with nothing turned on. So now if I turn on the ISP and adjust it, this is almost all the way up.
So you still,
And there it is all the way up. So it's pretty quiet there.
Yeah.
The noise killer, I only have to turn it to about 1 o'clock to get to that point. But it's not really talking a whole lot. So
It's daytime. What's
there's
that?
that sound again.
here's that takeoff sound. Sounds like a disc spinning up.
Did you ever have a first generation Xbox with the voice in the back?
Yeah,
I still have mine. It
Do
still
you really?
works. It still works, and it still does that creepy crap.
that's funny.
What the
Yep.
f- is that? Did you ever hear that, Joey? The first generation Xbox had this weird glitch thing in it where if you just left it on the idle screen,
Yeah.
it would there was this little robotic voice that just
Yep.
came out and just kind of babbled gibberish and sounded like you say
Oh, really?
just randomly. It was only on the first generation. It was weird because like
Oh,
if you're a
man.
guy in your late teens or 20s and you fall asleep playing the game and leave it on that screen and you have that volume up, man, you'll wake up to the just
We
creeping
should
you out.
Find out how to isolate that and bring it into the ghost hunting world.
Well, it's weird,
Right?
It's
Yeah.
weird because it's incredibly random, but it
Yeah, I
doesn't say
remember
anything.
that.
Yeah, because it just has this sort of ambient
Yeah.
noise, but then it's a digital robot sound. It's so weird. The first time you notice it, you're like, dude, what the hell was that?
Beautiful. So
Mother.
I'll move on to the next piece on this one. So I've got the noise reduction. Now, if you want it to sound like a ghost portal or a necrophonics, you can buy a nice little reverb type of a pedal, and I'll give it some sound so you can hear it.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
So
You got a nice little speaker there. Amplifier.
Desk stair release.
bring it right to the edge, just in case a voice comes through.
It's really quiet today. That's weird because yesterday was
Yeah, you were getting a lot of
chirping like crazy yesterday, and now there's.
I think I'm on FM though.
Are you?
Wrong.
Oh, it's AM.
Oops.
Usually AM's more active.
Yeah, it's weird because yesterday was talking like, especially with Billy. When we brought Billy out, it started going nuts
It's
yesterday.
my bad.
Jack's the blocker.
I'm gonna put him on your table.
We
Yeah,
could call you.
change it.
We could call you the blocker.
He'll talk if he's on your table. He ain't talking around me.
So now we'll go to FM.
I don't give a shit. See, it says tried say.
Really?
It tried say desk. Yeah.
That's funny.
Tried say desk is what this little bastard said.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
FM's a little more active.
Would you call me?
He's looking at me. Side does, I mean,
He is looking at you.
he's got his eyes looking. Oh, you
So bye, ball,
little bastard. Stunning. I am stunning. Yes, no.
Did you say Keith?
Did you?
I thought I heard that say Keith.
Well, that was a full sentence over double sweeps.
Yeah.
So have you changed any settings on there other than you went to
I
FM?
went to FM.
Interesting.
But if you can see the sweep on it, it's changing channels in milliseconds.
Yeah, it's so fast that there's no way.
No. I was just sitting there thinking like you should want to see if it quiets down if you hand him back to me.
Oh, there
Let's
you
try
go.
that. Yeah, let's see if you truly
Have
are
them
the
look at you
truly are
sideways.
the blocker.
Oh, you're talking about shit now. Rate equal.
What was that?
Rate equal tried.
Wendy heard it say Keith.
You're Brady.
I heard good morning. It's not morning anymore.
Good afternoon.
Who are
No,
we
it's-
talking
it's
with
still
here?
active. It's still active when he's by you.
Shut up.
Wow.
Aqua Year Braid.
Keith again.
That's weird.
Hey, bird.
Say something to Jack.
It sounds like me just talking on that thing.
If it's Billy, can you say your name, Billy? Or William?
That don't sound like Sheryl Crow song. William or Billy.
Do you like being called William or Billy?
How about Bud? Billy.
Say Wendy. Can you say Wendy's name? There were a couple times there I thought I heard more than just a couple words.
Yeah. That was a sentence in there.
Yeah.
Because I'm chest aqua.
How many people are in the room here? Can you tell us that? How many people are here right now? So weird. Billy, who's holding you right now?
That sounds like Lindsay's laugh.
Yeah. Who's holding you right now, Billy? Who's got you? You'd shit if it said Jack.
What are you doing now, fag? Huh? What are you doing? He's got problems. I want to be a dancer.
How much time we got?
Go away.
Do you want to go back behind your glass again? What the fuck are you doing,
It
Jack?
says find area upon.
Hmm.
Take a bow.
All right.
He is a strange looking doll.
He's an ugly little thing.
Yeah, he's.
I don't like his hat either.
I think that's
I'll
part
turn it
of-
off.
I don't think it's original.
No.
Well, because he's got a little queer sailor's outfit on, but then the
Well,
hat
it
thing's
looks
like,
kind of
looks sailorish to me. Get rid of
does
that.
it looks
It's a sailor thing. It's like,
well, that part does, but
it's
the
Donald Duck's
hat
outfit.
but the hat looks more like
It's a terrible beret. Or
no, more
Aunt Jemima.
New Orleans kind
looks
of
like Aunt Jemima.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
like,
Aunt Jemima. Whatever you want to I mean yeah.
Yeah, the white lady with the bag on her head, right? Aunt Jemima. Isn't that who that was?
Or it's Marie Laveau.
Did the syrup.
The
Marie. Another man.
There's no writing on him, is there? No, like.
I saw the writing on his.
No,
So I guess the point I was going to make with this is if you want to make yourself your own ghost portal, you can do it for under $100 with a couple pedals, noise killer and a reverb, and then
you pick those up pretty cheap.
Yeah.
too, right?
Violent find area. Bam. Ooh, material.
Hmm.
Wound. Oh, ooh, Robert. Wound material, Robert. Head wound material.
oh
Robert, as in Robert the doll.
I didn't know. What do you think there, Scowly?
Robert was a sailor, wasn't he?
Bastard.
Little sailor.
Well,
boy,
yeah.
Robert the
Actually,
dog?
you remember the Dread Pirate Roberts?
Dread
Mm.
Pirate Roberts. I like him a lot.
Let me see him real quick, Jack.
Yeah. Upside down and inside out. Son of a bitch.
He's bald.
The hat's original. It's glued to him.
You should jack and just rip it off there.
No.
He's like, my brain's now falling.
I wish I was sitting on your side while you're holding him like that because
He's staring right at
he's
you.
staring right at me and he's just
Burning
kinda-
a hole through you. Stop eyeballing me.
Yeah, let him stare at you, right?
There you
Is
go.
that what we go?
Oh yeah, that don't stare at
good.
me. It's kind of creepy.
He looks really dumb.
It is creepy,
Let him stare at Jack.
It's crazy how far his eyes are sticking that way.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not normal.
No, it's definitely not a normal perspective. Looking through the bridge of his nose.
Like he's trying to look behind him.
I don't have eyes in the back of my head yet. But I'm working on it.
He's the Dread Pirate Roberts.
Dread Pirate Steve.
We didn't know his first name was Billy Roberts.
Nobody running for the Dread Pirate Wesley.
I'd like to know more about the doll itself. Like when was it made? What was it made for?
For
Get some-
torturing children.
Get some history on it.
Clearly, it was made for torturing children.
Wow.
We're torturing Joey at this point, but yeah, there's no markings, no nothing that tells you.
He very well could just be a homemade doll. Because I mean, the head, being that the head's like a completely different material than anything else on there, it could just be
Yeah.
a doll head that he ordered or bought someplace, and then they sewed that whole body together. Because it's honestly, it's from what I know about dolls, back in my doll making days. The idea that it's got that style of head, but then the hands and feet are just little stitched
Material,
things.
yeah.
That's very unusual.
Yeah,
Usually, when they did that, when they had,
He's got lobster claws.
when you've got lobster crawl, when you have a porcelain head doll, they usually have little porcelain hands and feet.
yeah, it's true. Yeah,
Yeah, it's unusual to mix those two.
I don't think that's a porcelain head though.
No, it's not. It's like wood
like
or
a-
something.
Is it wood or is
It's
it
either wood or
plastic?
plastic, but either way, it's like the fact that the hands are not
I think it's plastic.
that.
Yeah, I think. Well, I don't know because
It
he's
could-
got a
it could
chip.
be
He's
wood.
got a chip in his
Yeah, his
nose.
nose.
That almost looks like.
I've got a drill downstairs.
got
We can put a hole in his head and check what he's made out of. Get a core sample out of Billy. Disease head wound. What do you think, Billy? Should we give you a disease?
Yeah,
head wound?
there's just no numbers that we can
I'm trying to Google.
find visually
Creepy ass sailor.
without
doll.
undressing him, and I don't want to do that on.
That's embarrassing.
I don't know if you can. I think his clothes.
No,
are
his clothes are
stitched.
his body.
Yeah, there's no way to change it. I don't think.
You know how long it's been since he's had a bath?
I don't know, but he's full of tool.
tool.
I'm pretty sure he's full of tool.
See, if I sit him like this, and it'll look right at the cam, right?
He's awfully rigid.
See, there's one that. oh, see, that's not similar to him.
Lay out and smack his
I
head.
get it where he's looking right at the.
What kind of? We did. Is that a beret that he's wearing?
Yeah,
you
I think it's an attempt at a beret. Yes, that's what I think it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be like a Scottish Navy beret.
Well, yeah, Scottish for sure.
Well, sure, yeah, that's in South America, and I can tell you that. Mexico has an air force.
I'm not. I'm trying to Google it to see if I
Okay.
can find him anywhere. I can't find him.
Google's liars.
They have a lot of different dolls on there, but none that look like him. Why am I? I'm getting a headache right now. Why am I getting a headache?
Because we're messing with Billy and
Because you're
and we're
looking-
making Wendy mad because she's very
Everyone-
protective of Billy.
Oh, is that hers?
No,
Is it your baby?
Jolly Boys. Look
Jolly
up
Boy.
Jolly Boys.
Jolly Boys, really?
Yeah.
Who said that?
Carol.
Oh, I'm gonna get some weird websites on Jolly Boys. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, you are. I
Don't want videos.
So what is Winnie's relationship with Billy?
She finds him fascinating. I guess she
bonded with him
Yeah,
yesterday.
she really did. No, Jolly Boys isn't coming up with anything. I don't want to put Jolly Boy dolls either because that's not gonna.
No, please do. Please do. Just even no matter what, just for the love of God, please put Jolly Boy dolls in your browser.
Oh,
Just knock
it comes up with little sailor dolls, but nothing. that
Mr.
looks
Davidson,
like
when
it.
you step outside with us, please. Can you open your garage?
Oh, what was? Oh, that was you.
September joke am not.
Oh, wait. I mean, it's got a different hat, but face is, well.
It's similar, yeah.
Better not be no damn Cupid doll.
But those eyes are looking.
Yeah. Oh, you could bring that up on your phone.
Yeah, I could.
Why?
But I don't know. I don't know
Is it
if
a
this-
Cupid doll?
Maybe they come with different hats. I don't know.
Well, they'd be like Smurfs.
Oh, come on. There it is.
No, that's a Cupid doll. That right there is a Cupid doll.
What's a Cupid doll?
It's a Cupid doll. I don't know how else to describe it. It's a Cupid
I
doll.
don't know.
They're really popular dolls back in the day. Real Cupid dolls are valuable.
Are they?
Yeah, but I call it a Cupid doll when it's got that style of face, that style of head.
Okay.
And he
The
doesn't.
the eyes are off center though.
What if you
if
put in
look.
Scottish?
I don't know if that would bring up anything or not.
I don't know.
Scottish Jolly Boy.
Put in a Cupid doll.
Doll.
Cupid doll.
Cupid doll?
Cupie.
CUPA.
Yeah, you really don't remember this? Cupid doll was a. Why the hell do I know what they are?
I don't know.
Oh, who said? What did she say? She said, "Oh, file stop September."
Nora Wellington's Jolly Boy dolls.
There's a similar hat.
Nora
Well, that
Wellington.
is pretty close. And his eyes are to the side too.
Yeah.
Nora Wellington.
Maybe you're right.
All right, I'm ruining my browser.
Oh, so Cupie spelled differently. Cupie is KEWPIE.
Maybe.
Oh, the Campbell soup doll.
Damn Skippy. Is that what that is?
That's what it says. Yeah.
Billy's a fucking Campbell soup doll.
But it's not. I still don't find one that looks like him.
Wow. Now that you mention that though, that
The
I can
eyes.
see that. Yeah, I want the Campbell soup thing.
Yeah.
It was Nora Wellington.
Where
Oh,
Jolly Boy.
Jolly Boy.
Jolly Boy dolls.
Jolly Boy.
hmm.
Excuse me.
Where's the Wellington thing that you saw?
That
Let's see.
was
who made that comment?
Jade. One more.
Let's see. There's that
There
sound
it
again.
goes again. Something's gonna take off.
It sounds like the computer disk spinning up, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, that's exactly what he is. He just has the wrong freaking hat on. 100%.
On the Nora Wellington.
And nothing came up for me.
Souvenirs on British ships.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, there's pictures of him right here. He's wearing the same fucking outfit and everything. He's just missing. He's just got a different color hat.
He's got on the Scottish hat.
But it says it was they were souvenirs and British ships. So British toy maker and designer known for her work at Chad. She also made a number of Jolly Boy felt sailor dolls. RMS 1930s. Oh, he's worth $12,000. Just kidding. Condition is used. Oh yeah, so they got different races, or what do you call them? Queen Elizabeth, Franconian, and
Holy cow.
Nora Wellington.
That would be a creepy one to have.
Vintage Tozy, blah blah blah. United Kingdom.
I just don't see any that look like him though.
What do you mean you don't see any that look like him? These ones look like him, don't they? Turn this fixie head over here. Oh, that's him, right?
That's very. I mean, that's definitely the sailor costume.
He's looking to the
Yeah.
left, and he's looking to the left, just like that one.
Yeah.
He just doesn't have a broken. Now that thing up there is different than him. But this one's
You have an iPhone?
no, I have
Oh.
an Android. That's why you can't get shit because you got that iPhone. You get that proprietary system where they're like, no, you don't get to know anything.
No, I was gonna tell you to plug in your phone so people could see it, but we can't.
Oh, I got you. Your stupid cord system. Yeah, there he is, the evil one. Yeah, this is him.
Interesting.
He's just not wearing the right
And,
freaking.
and you ended her Nora Wellington's
Yeah.
Jolly Boy dolls.
Yep.
Okay.
So maybe that's what he is.
Nora
Interesting.
Wellington Jolly Boy doll. That's what I typed. Now, it says that it's just a Nora Wellington doll on a couple of these. Look at that crap.
Well, maybe now we know what he is.
Yeah, he's a Nora Wellington. He's a Nora Wellington. Doll.
We'll have to do some more research on that and let you guys know.
No, we don't. I'm looking at everything you need to know right here.
No, I want to know. I want to know what I want to see him.
That was one word, huh? Jolly Boy.
Yeah, that face is a Nora Wellington, and the hands, the little sandstone hands. That's a Nora Wellington thing.
Cool.
Holy
Oh,
crap.
speaky, creepy, poopy poo. Yeah, that makes him creepy. That's all.
Yeah, they do.
I want him to be like doll, kind of, but also look like really evil and like it's gonna murder you while you're sleeping.
That would pull up that one there. That looks like a
Good
freaking-
Lord.
Pull up the one that looks like a voodoo doll. The one on top
It
right.
doesn't look like a voodoo doll.
That one.
That's
So freaking creepy.
That's kind of creepy looking.
That's always really creepy.
Pull that one up.
Yeah, no. That's exactly the one that I looked at.
That one's creepy looking. Like, yeah, it looks like it's burnt.
uh-oh.
No, that's not what I was thinking at all.
No, you weren't.
I went right to
Are you-
Nora.
You
That's why,
calling Nora?
that's why I
Wellington?
said it.
Holy shit, that was weird.
Oh,
You're using Pinterest and iOS, don't you?
she's
feel
on
special?
Pinterest.
Well, that's just freaking dandy.
It happens when I try to do crap.
On the fly.
And now I'm stuck here.
I know it doesn't.
I have
let
to
you
go
out.
next.
Oh, that night.
Oh no.
No.
Don't
Oh
allow.
no. Don't go down
Now
that
they're-
road.
Now they're tracking it.
It's
Yeah,
all
this
over
is-
there.
Oh, wait.
Oh. Told you.
yeah, just a different hat.
He's got Robster Cross.
He does. He's got the Robster Cross.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, why did they ever sell shit like this? It's so creepy to me. Is that an old doll?
It's got to be. Does it say then? It doesn't say a year on it, does it?
Yeah, 1930s.
Really? Holy shit!
That's right. This was 1930s. Now the hat on that one's wrong. So the original hat probably ripped off, and somebody remade that. That's why you can't find it.
Could be.
But there's 100% chance that's got to be a Nora Wellington Jolly Boy
Yeah,
doll
yeah, it kind of looks like it.
from the 1930s, which makes sense. That's why it's creepy and why it's ugly.
There's, I mean, that's the Campbell soup dude, isn't
I
it?
guess we didn't care.
I mean,
Kind of similar.
Is it?
But he's not. Is
that's
he,
it's.
I guess he is smiling, huh? He is kind of smiling.
No, he's kind of smirking.
He's got this
You got the jerk version of it.
creepy look on his face.
Oh, there you go. That's one we need. Except it won't come up big.
Oh, that one's creepy.
What in the frick?
Betty Boop.
Which one are you looking at? The one on the middle?
One
Yeah, the
Like
it looks like it's from a yeah.
Nightmare Before
Nightmare,
Christmas.
dude.
Yeah.
and then you get the
Yeah.
microcephaly one over there on the left. No, the Campbell Soup Boy is way different looking.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, he looks like a kind of a
You're a cross between a doughboy and
yeah, I was gonna say he's like Bob's big boy.
Yep.
And
Interesting.
Well, there you have it.
Oh wow, that's just awful.
Well, that's cool.
You know, if
Toys.
We're about out of time.
you
with
told
this
me
segment.
a year ago I'd be, or 2 years ago, I guess now, you know,
looking
I'd
at
be,
dolls.
be into dolls and that crap.
Tell you crazy.
So you're nuts.
I
You know
can-
what?
I
We
can
need
tell
a
you.
doll that has on a certain kind of. Oh, how am I going to get out of the way of this?
I don't know what you're doing.
Oh, yeah.
With a special shirt on.
special
Well,
shirt on.
yeah.
You can bring it up next segment too.
Okay.
We'll talk about it.
What?
All right, guys. That's about it for this segment. We're gonna head on to our next segment with Jay and Marie Yates. Lindsay and I will be doing our straight up paranormal with them. And don't forget to check out all the other events we have happening today. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us. We hope you're having a good time,
Putting up with our nonsense.
putting over the nonsense and shenanigans. But we hope you guys are having fun anyway. And we'll be back in a couple of minutes with our next segment. So please stick around. See you in a few.
Bye.